Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count, and the finish! Mbappe gets up to head it! Done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper, has just received an A+ grade.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tolisso drives it forward. Varane does well to read it and intercepts. Matuidi. France suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mondi. Tolisso. Conte. And here's Fekir. Giroud. And it's Ben Yedder. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
France just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Pogba. Matuidi. Matuidi plays it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Conte. Fekir. Griezmann. Griezmann has been caught there. It's a foul. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And that could be trouble. Gets away from his opponents. Fekir goes for goal!
He's pulled off a fine save. Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's Griezmann. Conte. That's not going to make it. Griezmann. Good take, and has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Fekir simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And here's Griezmann. Fekir, struck chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pavard. Conte. Umtiti. Mondi. Umtiti. Pogba hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Pogba. Now it's Griezmann. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. It's come through. Now it's Giroud. Giroud. He gets past his man. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Half-time whistle goes.
France would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
The action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Giroud really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Attempt, but not quite good enough. Just brushed off the ball there. Conte. And it's Matuidi. Conte. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Mondi. Matuidi. Going through. And here's Giroud.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And through to the goalkeeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, good take in a good area. Griezmann gets on the end of it.
Raphael Varane simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Pogba is onto it and can take it up. That had to be more accurate. It's found its way to him. Now they can break here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Griezmann goes looking. That's a brilliant interception. Pogba. Mbappe. Kante gets into the right position to intercept. Pavard tries to get it forward quickly. Pogba. And it's Matuidi. And here's Giroud. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Dashing forward at pace. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tolisso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Giroud. Tolisso. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Out of play for a goal kick. France can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, terrible pass. Mbappe. Fekir. He's got away. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Quick glance at goal. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. A real chance to break. Matuidi. Conte. Mbappe. Titi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Oh, great ball. Giroud. Pogba. Ben Yedder. Now it's Fekir.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Fekir.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very
evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
We have already started here.
Conte. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Pogba. Mondi. And here's Ben Yedder. Shoots! Goal! France! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Conte. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for, and it's Mertens. And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. And he's there to cut it out. Breaks on here. And that's been won straight back. Giroud. Here's Lukaku. Varane positions himself well and cuts it out.
Lukaku really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Going for goal! And the ball's come out. Lobs it in gently. And he's there to clear it. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Matuidi. And it's Ben Yedder. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. And here's Hazard. De Bruyne. Hoists it forward, and France can counter now. Mbappe. Matuidi. And it's played forward. Could be thinking about a shot here. Giroud with a shot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly. And to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. France have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Lukaku, there he goes, motoring forward. No foul, says the referee. Varane plays it forward. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Matuidi drives it forward. De Bruyne. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard. It's a brilliant interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Matuidi. Longley. He's got through. That intervention was very necessary. Vertonghen. Witsel. Witsel goes looking. Dendoncker gets wrestled off the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Ben Yedder. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dendoncker. Witsel. And here's Mertens. Pogba gets good distance on it. He's through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Meunier is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
That was travelling. No way through there. Matuidi. Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolute...
Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Lukaku. France have a free kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku, and they've been caught out here. Oh, he's caught him now, it's a free kick. Belgium have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Torgan Hazard, Benteke, shot it
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's on a plate. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That is Conte. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. It's Giroud! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tongan goes on a charge down the left. Alderweireld. Tielemans. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no...
Hits one! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Conte. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Belgium showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Meunier.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Witzel, who does have an assist to his name. Meunier. Belgium driving forward in search of a late winner. And here's Benteke. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tielemans. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Pogba spreads it towards... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Kante. Fekir. Can he find a finish now? That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Witzel. De Bruyne. And here's Hazard. So good run down the left-hand side. Hazard. He's had a goal! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Hazard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. Looks to thread it through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Witsel. Now it's Giroud. And here's Fekir. And it's Giroud. It's a loose ball. Torgan Hazard displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stop.
Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Witsel. Vertonghen. Torgan Hazard. Now it's Fekir. Decent looking ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Torgan Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Longley sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Griezmann. Belgium get it back again. He's played him through. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the... He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, what a ball! TT has been caught there, it's a foul. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature.
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Danilo Pereira, deftly done.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it!
2 up, too easy. How many more to come? Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Plays it out to the wing. Toni Kroos. And it's Modric. Battles to win it back. Ruben Dias going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for goal! And more! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Portugal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Danilo Pereira. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played him through. Has a goal! Standing save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Cristiano Ronaldo. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He's looked long this time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Casemiro. Casemiro drives it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the counter is on. Well positioned to make that interception. Bernardo Silva. Madrid are trailing here with the first half almost done. Ruben Neves. Kroos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Ruben Neves. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pizzi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. Benzema. Now it's Hazard. And help's available out wide. And the first half is done. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but nothing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Toni Kroos. And it's Benzema. Hazard. Toni Kroos. Now it's Bale. Bale. Can he deliver? Tries to get it clear. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo. Already with 2 goals under his belt. Bruno Fernandes. Pizzi. Gets away from his opponents. Modric. Hoists it forward.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Font was not to be moved. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. Out of play for a goal kick. Benzema, big chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ruben Neves plays it out to the flank. Bernardo Silva gets the better of his man. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. And here's Bale. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And here's Hazard. He's through. Hazard. Goes for the cross. And that has been cleared. Now a chance to break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. He's had a goal! Modric. A heavy challenge. And it's Modric. Forward it goes. And here's Azar. Danilo Pereira. A real chance to break. Bernardo Silva. He's had a look. Oh, has a pop! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Benzema. Now it's Bale. Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sergio Ramos, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Bernardo Silva floats one over. It's got through and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Casemiro. And here's Azar. Isco is onto it and can take it up. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Chance to shoot! Put out the best in the keeper. And that's that. Madrid, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe. And
he's gone for it! Oh, just fizzes past the post. Bernardeschi, Acerbi, Mings, pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Maddison tries a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
it's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Italy trail at this early stage. How will they respond? It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net.
Great leap! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Maddison going through. Bonucci. Jorginho. Bernardeschi. Bellotti. Bernardeschi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Timely intervention. Bernardeschi. And it's Insigne. Acerbi. Marco Verratti. Acerbi. Marco Verratti. Bernardeschi. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Trippier positions himself well and cuts it out. Sterling brings it forward. And here's Rashford.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's on his way. Bellotti has a pop! Dashing forward at pace. And it's Insigne. Gets it back. Lobs it in gently. He's got through. Rashford is flagged offside. Maddison. He's got away. Kane.
Kane. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty.
Italy really could have done without this.
Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Yes! And they are cruising away. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Rashford. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, take and win style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
A real chance to break, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pickford can pick that up. The first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage, but looks set to continue. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Stones. Mings. Stones.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And now they can launch a counter. Bernardeschi. Trippier. And he has been fouled there. Maddison. That's a good ball to find him. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maguire, who has made his impact already.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Now it's Immobile. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Insigne. Insigne looks to dink one in. And he's straight offside.
Stones.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
And here's Immobile.
Bernardeschi.
Immobile. Spinazzola tries to get it forward quickly. Bernardeschi battles to win it back. Rice. Well weighted.
That's just an example of...
Oh, real danger here. Bonucci. Jorginho. Barkley. Rice. He's played him through. Gets the better of his man. Rashford. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Immobile. Maddison. And it's Sterling. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Acerbi goes looking. Defending was strong and firm. Barkley is fouled. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Has he picked him out? Rashford. Rashford. Kane! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Kane controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
And that's been levered clear. Over to the left. Sterling. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Immobile. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Italy have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Rashford. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's pinged one through here. Kane gets... and the shot! Goal! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Sterling. And help's available out wide. Rashford. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. So that's it. It is all over. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Italy lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all